How we doing today?
Good, how are you? What can I do for you?
Well, I think they called 911 on me.
Okay, well, who are you? Why don't you tell me that?
Who am I? I'm a good citizen.
Okay.
I don't want to impede them.
Who are you? That's
What do you mean,
what
who
I'm
am I?
asking. Who are you? Who do you work?
Alright guys, listen up. Our story kicks off outside a busy federal building where a citizen walks in with a camera, confidently exercising his rights. Within seconds, tension rises as officers roll in, questioning why he's recording. He stands firm, reminding them it's public property and protected activity. The tone shifts fast as space, distance, and authority start clashing right at the entrance.
For what are you doing up here recording?
Well, it's my right as an American, as a free American. Am I breaking the law?
Sir, I'm asking you, have they asked you to leave from inside?
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They don't have any reason to ask me to leave.
Okay. Well, they can. They don't have to
You
have
think
a reason.
so?
They don't have to have a reason.
You think so?
Sir,
this is
give me a space.
This is federal property.
Give me a space.
Sure, yeah, 6 feet.
Yeah.
The rules are right there.
I want 18.
You want 18? All right, I'll give you 18.
Over here. Sir, outside. Outside.
I am following all the rules. I'm not breaking any law. Deputy, am I being detained?
Sir, I've asked you to step outside.
You're being a
I asked you
little...
to step outside.
I think you can be a little
Sir,
nicer.
I've asked.
As the conversation heats up, the citizen demands respectful distance, while officers insist on stepping outside. Alright folks, this is where the pressure spikes. He's detained even though no crime has been stated. Backup is called, radios crackle, and the scene turns into a battle of, am I being detained? Versus, step outside now. Control, authority, and rights collide hard here.
I asked you to step outside nicely. You're being detained.
I'm being
Step
detained.
outside.
Very good. So I'm being detained. All right, she's calling for backup. I am being detained by this fine deputy.
Sir, do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Do you have your ID on you?
For what?
Okay. All right.
Am I committing a crime?
No, sir, but you are being placed on trespass. So
Oh,
you
really?
Get off of their property.
They haven't told me to leave.
Sir, they don't have to have a reason. It is their right. My car.
Listen up guys, the deputy pushes harder, claiming trespass even though nobody asked him to leave. The citizen fires back, demanding a supervisor. He insists this is federal, public property where Americans have protected rights. The officer claims anybody can ask you to leave, and the citizen counters with law, Supreme Court references, and bold confidence. The standoff grows louder and sharper.
In my car, you're in my personal space. When I walk up and make contact with you, I'm asking you to back up. Back up.
This is United States postal property, federal property.
Yes,
Public
sir, but
property.
anybody can ask you to leave the premises. They
That-
don't want you here. You're not.
You think so? You obviously don't know the law. I think you better call your supervisor.
Sir, it's placed on-
Can we get your supervisor out here? I'm asking for your supervisor. I'm asking for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking you to get over there on the sidewalk.
I'm asking you for your
I'm
supervisor.
asking for you to get over there on the sidewalk. Thank you.
Is your supervisor available?
Do I have a supervisor that's available that can head to 8505 to Doctor?
The back and forth turns intense. The deputy refuses to budge. The citizen refuses to step back. Call your supervisor, he repeats, standing his ground. The officer wants him on the sidewalk, but still hasn't stated a crime. The tension builds as the citizen reminds them that public property isn't treated like private land. The air feels heavy. This argument isn't cooling down anytime soon.
What crime do you suspect me of committing?
Sir, you don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass. Just by you in here reporting people, they don't have to have a reason not to want you on property. That's just like if you were to call us to your property and you had someone that was
That's
on
private
your
property.
bothering you.
That's different.
And no, sir, it is no different.
This is not private property.
Sir.
This is not private property.
It doesn't matter. If
It
they
does
ask-
matter. South
I'm
Carolina
not gonna
Supreme
argue
Court
with you. You're being
says it
placed
matters.
on trespass notice, okay?
We'll see when your
Trespass
supervisor gets
notice.
here.
We will.
We'll see about that when your supervisor gets here. I expected better out of Richland County deputies. There's probably a reason why you don't have any stripes on your arms.
You have your first and last name?
No, I don't.
Alright guys, here's where things start escalating. The officer insists no crime is needed to trespass someone. The citizen fires back hard, reminding him the law says otherwise. He states Supreme Court rulings, public access rules, and that filming alone isn't illegal. More deputies arrive, rolling in fast. The citizen calls out their lack of stripes and training. The frustration is crystal clear.
All right, cool.
I'm not committing a
You're
crime.
being placed on no trespass notice, sir. You don't have to commit a crime to be placed on no trespass.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
Then that's not how trespass
You're not.
works. That's not how
You're
trespass works.
You're detained. You're placed on no trespass notice.
How can I be on trespass if you're not giving me an opportunity to leave?
Sir, they've asked for you to be placed on it, and I'm placing you.
You go run code
Sir,
3
I'm sorry
on
that you
committing
feel that way.
not a crime.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Here they come, rolling in hot. Because the elders don't know the law here.
Backup floods the scene and the supervisor is finally called. The dispute turns toward breach of peace accusations. The citizen strongly denies causing any disturbance. He argues calmly that everything is on video, and filming greeting cards isn't a crime. But officers say multiple workers complained. The clash becomes a debate of law versus feelings, and neither side is ready to back off.
Hey, sir, you our supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
All right, how you doing?
All right, yourself.
Oh, you got a stripe? How you doing, Hardy?
Yes, sir. I'm Corporal Hardy. How can I help you?
Corporal Hardy, nice to see you. I came in here to take some photographs for news purposes,
Yes, sir.
and nobody asked me to leave.
Okay.
This deputy doesn't know the law, and I'm
Okay.
hoping you do. This is owned by the federal government. This is federal property, United States Post Office. This is a public area. Inside is a public lobby. Okay, so the branch manager stepped out, and she thought there was a sign on the door that said no photographing.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. The supervisor shows up. He listens as the citizen explains that no rules were violated. No signs banning photography, Poster 7 allows public filming, and DHS memos support First Amendment activity. He argues his case clearly, insisting he remained respectful, stayed in public areas, and never interrupted business. The supervisor hears both sides as tension slowly shifts into evaluation mode.
And I stepped out and looked at all the signs. There are no signs saying no photographing. There is a Poster 7 in here that gives the rules and regulations about photography and the conduct on postal property. I'll be glad to show it to you.
Okay.
And it allows me to do what I'm doing. Not only that, DHS memo came out that says photographs on all federal property, inside and outside in public accessible areas, is lawful activity.
Yes, sir.
And not to mention the First Amendment
Okay.
to the Constitution, and I'm here exercising my right to the First Amendment. And the branch manager doesn't know her own rules and regulations, and she doesn't know the law.
Okay. So did they actually leave, sir?
No, they didn't.
They never actually leave.
No, and they don't have
that deputy in there right now. They want you to leave. Are you gonna leave, sir?
Okay, well, let me follow up.
No, you got. Are you were done or you weren't done?
No, I wasn't.
Finish,
done.
finish,
Okay.
finish
They
up,
have
sir.
no reason to ask me to leave because I'm not breaking any of their rules or regulations.
Okay, but you have the right to refuse your service, sir. So basically, well, I'm
That's
asking
fine.
before we go in there. If they go in there, ask them. They want you to leave. Will you be willing to leave? If they,
Okay.
1 minute.
If-
If they say that she go in there and say they verify they want you to leave at this point, will you leave location? sir?
Absolutely. If you tell me to leave, I will leave because I respect you.
Things pick up again when officers say the post office now wants him trespassed. The citizen argues that refusing service doesn't equal a crime on public property. Officers claim disturbance. He calls it a false accusation. He's asked for ID under breach of peace suspicion, but he pushes back, questioning the legal foundation. This becomes a heated exchange about detainment, state law, and constitutional rights.
They don't want you on their trespass. They don't want you back here.
Okay.
I've already went inside and made contact with
Just
them.
double check. Double check. Do you have any idea on you, sir? They do want
No,
you on
sir.
trespass for
Okay.
location.
Well, that's unlawful.
No, so basically what you did, so basically they want you to leave. I'm gonna go verify.
Okay.
We want you to leave, and you're
But-
going back and forth, and that caused disturbance. So that's breach
No,
of peace, sir.
no,
That's
sir.
against the law.
I'll cause no.
Well,
I've got
basically,
it,
that's what
I've got it recorded
Okay,
right
that's
here.
what we're there. I'm going
Now-
to verify, but if
Well,
that's
see-
the case, you did basically start the peace. That's breach of peace. That is a crime, sir.
Okay.
And I do need your ID for it.
Okay, now I understand that what they're telling you,
Yes, sir.
and I did not create any disturbance.
Are you able to wind it back so I can see?
Oh yeah, I've got it's,
I'll
you're
I'll
on
take a
live
look.
right here. I got a body cam here.
I'll take a
and
look,
I'm
sir. You say
recording
you
here.
called sir. I'll take a
Well,
look.
I don't have to prove anything because I'm not.
Well, basically, I have your word to the word, and they're basically they're saying.
Alright guys, finally the captain arrives. Calm, experienced, and steady. He listens to everything. The filming, the misunderstanding, and the legal back and forth. The citizen explains he followed every rule, didn't disturb anyone, and expected the law to be understood better. The captain acknowledges the situation and clarifies what happens next. The tone finally cools as the conflict begins moving toward resolution.